top laner of Maria's Dungeon did not show up in time, so we have an E7 top of Maria's Dungeon. That would be Tony 2 Raw from Mamba Mentality. Will be playing top lane for Maria's Dungeon in today's match versus Dino Club. Dino Club seems to have their full normal roster. Saucy Monkey in the top lane, Delightful Jew in the jungle, Dupless in the mid lane, Rim Almighty at ADC, and Coach Kirk, of course, at support. And for they banned out Maria Zumi so fast. Yeah, they banned that stuff up very, very quickly. We're gonna see the Yumi and the Lulu banned away from Maria. The Morgana picked up first. So yeah, definitely some focus. Turn up mic a little bit. Alright. Looks definitely some focus on Maria's champions from Dino Club, as well as first picking the Morgana away. And so they ban essentially that's a three support ban. Also gonna ban away the caster, which is very interesting. I guess any I'm assuming any El Gatito has some casting in games. We'll see what is picked up with the first rotation from Maria. Then we're going to see the Karma. Karma's a bit of a flex pick. I'm not sure if Tony plays the top, but Karma has been played in the top lane, the mid lane, the bot lane, the everywhere. Karma is a super flexible champion in this year's meta. We're going to see Jinx picked up 4 dubs. I think we've seen Dubs play pretty well with the Jinx. Maria's Dungeon has been playing pretty well in general these past couple of weeks. I see them. Actually, the Morgana is also a double takeaway from Maria's Dungeon, because not only could be Maria playing Morgana support, but it could also be Bite My Tits playing Morgana jungle. As you've seen him play multiple times. Now we're back to the second 2 picks of Dino Club in this first phase. They're going to pick up the Caitlyn Morgana, as we've seen Dino Club play so many times before. So they're going to be back on the Caitlyn and Morgana for Rim Almighty and Coach Kirk in the bot lane. Looking probably now for a jungle pick for the Delightful Jew. We saw that his Lisa was banned away by Maria's Dungeon. Delightful Jew, known as a Lee Sin player for the past couple of seasons. Definitely one of his favorite champions to play, has a lot of mastery on that champion. So we'll be seeing what do we see from Dino Club here in the first rotation. They could also choose to use this as an opportunity to grab an early mid lane pick for Dupless. Maybe grab an Ari or something. Or Corki. Dupless Corki. I think we have seen this before as well from Dupless. The Corki, very interesting. I think we saw him play Corki into a Nai the other day, like earlier in the season, if I remember correctly. Reason picks up Nivea for the mid lane.
I see the beauty in you.
See, the Volibear is going to get banned away. Make sure that we don't see a Volibear jungle coming out from PG Dino Club. The Aatrox being banned away from Tony 2 Raw. Tony 2 Raw played a pretty good game of Aatrox top for Mamba Mentality last week. What will be the last ban for Maria's Dungeon? Going to take away the Malphite from, I'm assuming that's from Saucy Monkey in the top lane. And the Darius, the Tony 2 Raw snipe. They figured out he used to be a Darius one trick back in the day, and they're going to go ahead and ban away Tony 2 Raws. Darius, they're not trying to see him out here on his old one trick. Well done on the quick research by Dinosaur Club. I'm not sure if he currently has games on Darius, but he definitely used to be a big Darius player back in the day. Oh, he's not even been playing top lane. Maybe they just looked at the only 2 top laners they see are Darius and Aatrox. If you look back in the day, like season 8 or something, yeah. Season 8, season 7 was never, he was a big Darius one trick. The Rumble. Is that Rumble in the jungle? Is that Rumble in the top lane? We have seen Rumble in the jungle played by at least one jungle BTL. I believe that was Indefiance played a game of Rumble in the jungle for Chicken Gang. And I do believe that Wowzers would be capable of playing. I mean, he plays the Morgana jungle. I think he's very much so into these new age, new style junglers. I think Riot is definitely trying to make the jungle position more accessible. So I read something about that. They're trying to make sure there's more champions that can play in the jungle. I think Rumble is one of those champions as well. And we'll see the Seraphine being picked up by Dinosaur Club. Where would they play Seraphine with the champions that they've currently picked? Is this Morgana jungle? Is this Seraphine support? Where's the Seraphine going? And then we see the Maokai for Saucy Monkey in the top lane. Is this Morgana jungle? How very interesting if it is. It very much so could be Morgana jungle. Who's playing for Maria's Dungeon top? That is Tony2 Raw playing top for Maria's Dungeon. And now we are gonna see what will be picked here last in the draft. Maria's Dungeon. Will it be a jungler? Will it be a top lane? Where is the Rumble going? It's the Shen. It's Rumble in the jungle most likely. And we'll be seeing the Shen top for Tony2 Raw versus the Maokai. And where is that Seraphine going? Wait. Wait. Mid. JK. We'll see what's going on whenever we see them select their champions here. That's what I like to see. What's what you like to see? The Morgana jungle from the Delightful Jew. Okay. Dupla's playing the quirky mid lane. What a flex of a pick that was from Dino Club. Selecting the Morgana Caitlyn in first rotation. And then it being Morgana jungle so that they still got the Seraphine as well. How interesting. Also, Coach Kirk Seraphine. Interesting to see what that looks like. They nerfed Morgana jungle. Oh, did they? They nerfed Rumble jungle. Different jungle being nerfed here. And there is the fan lost there.
thunder. We let the sound ascend. You're falling down and under. You can see the end. We rise up through the thunder. We let the sound ascend. 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 We let the sound ascend.
Oh my goodness, Jiro. Well, I get it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'm trying to get these two scores up on the screen. Donna Club is 5-5. Maria's Dungeon is 4-6. These teams are fifth and sixth in the league right now in the standings, so they are very, very close to each other. Here we are onto the Rift. Maybe. Here we maybe are on the Rift. I think we're out on the Rift. Oh, here we go. We're loading in. Dino Club vs Maria's Dungeon. Game 1 out of 1. Our last game of BTL Week 6 Day 1. We will have one more. We will have one more match from BTL Week 6 Day 1 later on in the week, as the game between South Dakota Mines and Mamba Mentality had to be rescheduled. So we will be seeing them, I'm sure, sometime in the coming days. But in the meantime, right now, we have our last game of the night. Team 5 and Team 6. Who deserves to be in that top half of the league? Right now, Dino Club has it. Maria's Dungeon wants it. With a victory here, Maria's Dungeon would advance to 5 and 6. Well, that will also be the same score as Dino Club, also 5 and 6. But since Maria's Dungeon would have the win over Dino's Club, actually they'd be even, huh? Because I'm sure Dino Club won the first one. We'll see. Tie breaks are going to be something very interesting this year. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll get the fastest victory. We'll see. Dino fact from the Delightful Jew. Since they were so physically different to any creature that exists anymore, it is unknown how long dinosaurs lived. What a game we have here with the Rumble jungle into the Morgana jungle. How interesting. Is it engaged in the top lane from Tony Tora onto the Saucy Monkey, doing a lot of damage with that Shen. There's a snare in the bot lane from Coach Kirk. Dubs will instantly cleanse it. Not trying to take too much punishment there. Tony continuing the aggression in the top lane versus Saucy Monkey. See Tony just going for every single trade he can. We got a trade in the mid lane. The Nivea proccing the electrocute. You know, on the bottom, we see Coach Kirk Mighty just kind of shoving the bot lane as one does with the Caitlyn. Ooh, a good binding from Morgana into the snare from Seraphine into the Q from Caitlyn leads into the first blood for Dino Club. Delightful Jew just coming up there with the sleek little binding, and that will kill Dubs. Not like this. Ooh, Sasumaki going for an aggressive trade here onto the Shen. Making use of the fact that he had a large minion wave to help the trade into Shen. See the continued shove of Caitlyn in the bot lane. Caitlyn gathering quite a CS lead as the Jinx also died. Samaria expertly helping the Jinx farm in the tower, although he did miss one. On the way, pings to the blue buff from the blue team. See that they are aware of Wowzer's pathing in the top lane. Another engage. The top lane, the tanks are fighting it out, baby. I mean, we can still consider Shed a tank, right? Although she does like a lot of damage. I think we consider him a tank. I mean, we still consider Malphite a tank, and Maokai a tank. And we've seen games where Maokai's done the most damage in the game. Thank you, Mystery Bunny. And there is the Dragon start from Dinosaur Club. Seems like it should solidly be theirs. As the Delightful Jew slays the first dragon here, almost 8 minutes to the game. About a 2k gold differential in favor of Dinosaur Club at this early stage of the game. Along with a dragon. So far Dinosaur Club definitely winning this early game. See the rumble in the jungle with the gank in the bot lane. Will they be able to get in time for the slows? Here is the teleport, double teleports coming from Dinosaur Club. The Corki is here. The Maokai is here. And they will turn this around. 32 Raw with the ultimate. There's the ultimate from the Maokai. 22 Raw will get snared up. Dubs will run away. There is the zap. There is the CC. Dubs looks like he will go down. And there is the binding onto the Anivia from the Morgana. Will they look for more, or will they just accept the prize that they've already won? And they will just accept the prize of a dead Jinx and some more tower plates in the bot lane. Well executed from Dinosaur Club there to turn that gank around. That was originally a gank from the Rumble onto Dinosaur Club's bot lane, but in the end, Dinosaur Club bot lane looks perfectly fine, and the Jinx is dead. And they get to push for more plates in both the bot lane and it looks like the mid lane here. Although I imagine Nivea will be there soon. Isn't looking good for Maria's Dungeon, says Derp. Almost 10 minutes into the game here, 3-0 lead for Dinosaur Club. About a 3k goal lead as well. But I would definitely say the game is not over. There is scaling on the side of Maria's Dungeon. You gotta love late game Anivia. Anivia is a crazy champion. As she scales into the game, always gonna be consistently good. Jinx is a crazy late game carry as well. They have the protection from the Shen. And Shen's doing fine in the top lane. Ooh, a good Q there from the Maokai to stop Shen's taunt. Woo! Woo! Just a lot of damage coming out of the bot lane of Dinosaur Club, getting dubs incredibly low. The snare from Seraphine into the chat from Caitlyn into the headshot and the Q. We're close to see Saucy Monkey putting some hands on Tony T Raw in the top lane. And it looks like that could be the bot lane tower. The constant shove and pressure from Caitlyn and Seraphine in the bot lane. Looks like it'll net Dinosaur Club the first tower of the game. I'm sure any time now. There it is. And they are invading and taking away some of the Rumble's camps. Mid lane seems to have just been farming Fiesta, as Anivia does. Just kind of delete the wave and farm. Stays pretty safe. Deb's hoping to pick up whatever CS he can here now that the tower is gone. So that could be a blessing and a curse that whenever your tower is gone. Nogzito push up so far. It's relatively easy and free farm. You shouldn't get harassed as much. Rest in peace, Shelly. She just wanted to headbutt. Yeah, able to stop the charge there. Some more looking at the top lane tank fights. I said I tuned out there for a second there, Derp. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm staying a little bit quiet. My bad. A little bit tired up here. Here is a gank from the Delightful Jew. We're gonna looking for a binding. Tony gonna go ahead and preemptively taunt out of there and then dodge the follow-up binding. There's a potential engage on the mid lane, but Caitlyn has the E. Been up and around all day. Oh man. You gonna need to get your rest, brother. More fights in the top lane. More tanks be tanks. CS is definitely in favor of the Shen, but not able to really like do much against this Maokai. Oh, is it time? Never mind. Yeah, slappage. Yeah, another engage in the top lane. More slappage. More disengage. But did get Saucy Monkey relatively low there. There is the Seraphine ultimate. Will not land on anyone. Any Elgatito was able to dodge that one. The slap fight. Yeah, the slap fight between those tanks top. It's been something else. One shields and blocks autos, the other heals. Yep. Not making a lot of progress up there. Whoo! And oh, they're able to get the passive of Anivia. Able to proc the Anivia egg. Well played there by the Caitlyn. But really, this game has been relatively stalled out. Everyone's just kind of clearing waves. And if you're Marine's Dungeon, I think you're happy with this. The longer they don't take objectives, the longer this game goes, and the longer you have a chance to get back into the game. Although it is looking like this mid lane objective may be going down with the loss of Anivia egg. Anivia had to back up, and that will be a tower going over towards Dino Club. So the long-term siege, the long haul, does eventually work out for Dino Club, and they get a mid lane tower. Something that Caitlyn is so very good at, the siegings. Yeah, 5k gold difference here, 3-0. Dino Club definitely in the driver's seat here, 17 minutes into the game. Oh, baby, more. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. We almost saw a health bar move up there. Yeah. More. Yeah. Oh, they get the snare onto the Anivia. Is the Anivia in trouble? Teammates are nearby. The ultimate from the Rumble to discourage them from pursuing that. Wait till Makai gets his Sunfire. Yeah, wait till they both get their Sunfire. Oh, baby. The fights we'll see. The explosions, the fireworks. Oh, here is another engage from Tony Tyrrell onto the Maokai. Woo, there's more. Does take a tower shot there. And we'll be able to shove the wave into the tower. Blue team is slaying a dragon. That's the third dragon of the game for Dinosaur Club. And it looks like Wowzers will get caught out there. And a 4-0 start here for Dinosaur Club. Almost nearly 90 minutes into the game. Slow and steady winning the race here for Dinosaur Club. As they go for a pick on Tony, looking for the dive, doing a lot of damage to the man. Looks like he's going to have to try to flash out of here. Will he survive? Will they be able to do anything to him underneath the tier 2 tower? Looks like they won't, but that should give them the opportunity to look for a tower in the top lane. A good macro decision by Dinosaur Club, ending the slap fight in the top lane and taking the tower away. And that is two more outer towers picked up by Dinosaur Club. They now have all three. And that will rotate into a Rift Tower for them. So Dante Club is playing a very slow and steady, wins the game, taking objectives, making rotations, playing the game the right way, and just slowly building on their lead like that. No explosive team fights so far that resulted in any aces or anything, but just a pick here or there rotating into an objective. Well played here by Dinosaur Club so far. Rumble went Night Harvester? I don't even know what these items do, bro. What the hell is Night Harvester? Damaging a champion adds additional, do additional damage and grants you movement speed. Interesting. Gives ability power, health, and ability haste. Damaging a new champion will extend the duration of the movement speed. It gives movement speed when you damage a champion. Interesting. I don't know who built that. Oh, a pause. Hi, who? Tony DC. I miss him. Oh no, not Tony. Let's just slowly catching up in CS. Not the Tony DC. That's Rumble would go Leonji. That would make sense to me. At least from what I know about Leonjis and Rumble items. Tony DC'd. Not like this. Hopefully he's able to make it back soon. You didn't play with him, so you don't know. Gotcha. What time is it? 9:58. Hopefully this game gets unpaused relatively soon. Bring it back to this scene.
Wait, I'm dragging everyone in. Tito?
This is my future career. Oh,
Hello, what's going on? What's up?
hello.
Dragging everyone in.
Why? What's going on?
Yeah,
Yes.
tell us it's like a horror movie. Ethan just dragging us one by one.
You
Oh,
can hear
hello.
BTW if you don't want Shane to hear. Yeah, I know Shane can hear. What's up? Welcome
Yeah,
Welcome
no,
to-
we're all casting with you.
Oh,
We
you're all.
figured you needed help.
Oh, you're all.
This is
casting.
the last game for the night.
This is
The last
game
5
for
minutes of the
night.
last game.
Last 5 minutes of the last game. Okay, well, you guys can't even see, but if you want, you can. I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, wait. So who's playing? Who's playing right now? You got.
Chicken Gang and Maria's Dungeon.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
this looks rough.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I have no idea.
It does
I
look.
should probably
it
get
does
in.
look
Chicken
rough.
gang. Wait, you guys are missing your own game.
Oh
dude,
no
you
no
should
no! I'm
get in.
sorry. I'm sorry. Maria's. yeah. This
Yo,
is,
wait, we have a game right
Dinosaur Club versus Maria's Dungeon is the
Dude,
game
shit,
that
we
we're
were just
looking
playing
at.
on BTL, dude. We
Dude,
controlled so hard.
Duplis, come on, man. Why are you playing Corky? Why are you playing Corky?
Dupless.
So boring.
I love Corky, dude. I
I'm
love
very
him.
disappointed.
And
I'm super
Fishing
biased.
Frenzy was not able to show up today for Maria's Dungeon, so we have Tony Raw from Love
Ooh.
Mentality as a
Tony.
last second sub. Yeah. Who was just DC'd. Now he's
Good.
reconnected.
Good.
And he reconnected
Okay.
to. And he reconnected to this.
And
Oh,
Anivia's
no.
walking up. I don't know if this is the play. That was an interesting wall from Anivia.
That was
I think that
unfortunate.
helped a lot.
I think
Oh.
you've done walls like that in scrims, though.
No, but I've done walls where I lose the game. I have
CC was,
almost
yeah,
lost game off walls in scrims.
No, honestly, it was actually just one specific scrim set. Like, most of the other times, it was
No, it was
fine.
literally one game. It wasn't even a
Dude,
scrim set.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
played
It was
one
just-
Anivia game and almost lost the game like 4 times. Oh, Anivia is running it down. What in the world are you doing, man?
Oh, that rumble.
The rumble was kind of
Okay.
like, I don't know, doesn't do anything. This game's over.
Dude, I don't know. That Rumble could have done something. maybe.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sad because like the thing I said, like the Maria's Dungeon won't make playoffs. Now
Mhm.
they are gonna make playoffs, but not in like a oh they're proving Ethan wrong. They're gonna like make playoffs and then lose again and get another con.
What? All Ethan
Wow.
does is he gives freaking Teams Bulletin like board material on our team, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all-
but
that's all
like
Ethan does.
everyone, I don't know, only like 2 teams.
Yeah,
have-
but he ranks you guys so low in the power ranking, so everyone ignores it.
That's dude,
Remember
that's the goal. The
Sauce's
goal
fan
is just
club
like
was,
Chicken Gang's 8 and 2, definitely a 9th place team. In this
Yeah.
you know,
No
I don't
one
know,
pay
they're really
attention.
too bad.
Let's hype up the 5 and 6 Sasha's fan club.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
in my
yeah,
defense,
yeah,
I
let's put
genuinely
them at
thought you were the
first.
best team.
Let's put them at first, like 2 weeks in a
Yeah,
row.
yeah. We'll just put a target on their back. Yo, guys, be watch out for this team.
In my defense, you guys were, in my opinion, the best team during that period. And then you kept losing, so I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
They
But
always lose when they have that in eye guy.
Yeah.
dude,
Kinda
that
weird.
guy, I don't know. I think he's overrated.
Congrats
That's
on
exactly what I'm
Masters.
saying.
Congrats on Masters and I, by the way.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
called it,
thank
by
you.
the way. I called it.
I mean, he did. I heard that he felt those promos like multiple times.
Yeah, you know, no, we all know he
4
just did
times.
that to get me off the chat.
Because
Dude,
because
the mental
yeah,
resilience
you were saying that I was Masters forever, and he'd spelled his
Dude,
promos forever.
I said
multiple times.
2 weeks he'll be Masters if he actually plays the game and doesn't troll us promos so that he doesn't look bad.
Troll his promos.
Gangbang.
I don't think you've played Master
Oh.
promos before.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, you took you that long to figure out that I haven't.
No.
That
no.
Yeah, I don't know. This is disappointing. Nivea has flash because she's
I mean-
bad, but
This is
Bad.
very
Toxic.
interesting. Oh, this man's toxic here.
Jeez.
dude, imagine taking the.
All right,
freaking-
we're Anivia 1v1 with them after this game, right?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
That'd be
Okay.
so boring, but I'd do it.
dude, I'm about to chat restrict Ethan on our
It's
team.
Ghost Ignite. You
Ghost
can't run
Ignite?
under your tower.
And you have to
You
build
just-
Night
just have to
Harvester.
fight. I mean, the 1v1 shouldn't last that long.
Fair enough. You have to build the Hex Tech, whatever it's called. The
I actually hate this Anivia build so much.
it is. It's so cringe. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you building that?
Even in this game, literally, like, both their carries just outrange the Everfrost. I think it's so
Yeah.
bad.
I don't know. I don't think Everfrost. Okay, Everfrost and Nivea might be good in some situations, but also if you do it, you cringe.
I mean, especially against the Maokai, you kind of just want like the percent HP damage.
And he's just sitting there tanking skill shots. Like, hey, well played, man.
Dude, the flamer
Oh my
over here, dude.
god, Ethan.
Jeez.
Flame
Dude,
Horizon.
I just went 0-12 on Ezreal. You gotta give me a
Guy
break.
gets a win and then insert
Oh, there
clash.
is
Bro,
the
you need a
ultimate
break.
from
Okay.
Rumble.
We were the victims of that.
I'm making
Did
sure.
I-
I'm making
did
sure that Anai and Burst never win a game.
Oh, I mean, I can do that on my own. Like, I need your help.
This
I guess
game is
Burst didn't play today.
casting and shitting on this Anivia. This guy is casting and shitting on Anivia. Yeah, that's Ethan. In case everyone is wondering, that is Shredded Lettuce. That is the mid laner for Chicken Gang. That is also the
You know,
author.
Ito, they
Oh,
did.
great.
That is
AK Shredded Lettuce.
that is
AKA
also aka
everyone's
Shredded Lettuce,
favorite
aka Ethan. That is
vegetable.
also the guy that writes the
Power rank.
that does the power rankings.
The
In
very
case anyone is
controversial
wondering.
power
Dude,
rankings.
okay,
Everyone is
one
wondering
second.
who this
I
is.
need to preach to the people. How does it happen that I make power rankings this week to be literally standings, and it's the most controversial one yet? Like, oh my gosh, guys.
It's because you put stuff about MVP and ranking.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
I
you
think
just-
it's
Yeah, but,
because
like,
you
I
did
basically-
because you did the
egos.
season rewards. Oh,
You're
saucy
messing with some
monkey.
egos.
I know.
Oh.
But like, okay, what were they
Okay,
really
who's
that
real
bad? Like, sure,
know.
they
I don't
probably weren't that good because I only play mid, and I also missed 2 weeks. But
This comp by Dino feels so painful to play against. I'm just-
it's really
God,
cringe.
Yo, you know what was super smurf to me? Like, I thought this was genius. So they first picked Morgana and second picked Caitlyn, right? And then in the last rotation they picked Seraphine.
How did
Like,
Seraphine make it to the last rotation?
but what was crazy
because
to
they already
me
picked the other
was that
stuff.
what was
No, but,
crazy
like,
to me that
why
I
did-
was
why
so
did the other team
convinced
not like
it
Seraphine?
looked like it was Caitlyn Morgana. Like, I guess they didn't want
I mean,
Seraphine.
I don't think
Mm.
she's that good anymore, but
I always put high value.
Yeah,
on Dino.
yeah,
if
yeah.
you
They
don't
they
pick
they
stuff
locked
that
in.
can
So
deal with it.
so PG Dino Club locked in Morgana. Maria's Dungeon locked in Karma Jinx, and then PG Dino Club locked in Caitlyn Corki. So at that point, I thought it was Caitlyn Morgana bot lane Corki mid, and I'm sure that's the same thing Maria's Dungeon thought, right? So then they lock in Anivia. They ban away They banned away Volibear and Malphite from the jungle and top. Dino Club banned away Aatrox and Darius from Tony. And then that was crazy to me was just seeing Marisa pick Rumble and then Dino Club pick Seraphine Maokai. The Seraphine blew my mind. 'Cause I was like, wait, what? And
I do think it's
I
pretty
did
good,
not
though.
expect Delightful Dude to play Morgana jungle. I just didn't see it coming, and he's played it well. I just didn't see that coming.
Dude, I would like to play Morgana jungle, but Sasha did.
No,
Hey,
not
hey,
allowed.
hey! No
Oh,
leaking
my
strats.
Dude, it just.
It's funny. He's
I
playing
play
Morgana
every
jungle
jungler, dude.
against the. It seems you and Wowzers love to play like these off-meta junglers, because he was playing a lot of Morgana jungle before, and now he's playing the Rumble jungle, which was first played in BTL this season by you. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Playing
Dude.
these off-meta junglers here.
I still think I should have been able to do well that game, but man, I just like brain inted fucking like at that first scuttle so hard. I don't know what my
It's
problem
Jungler's
was.
curse.
Dude, yeah, it turns on
Like-
sometimes, dude. It just like
Like that's 100 gold just sitting in the river. Might just lose the game over it.
Looking pretty
dude, I
good.
just love coin flips, man. Come on. Like I'm a jungler, that's what I live for.
Oh yeah. You ready? You ready for in a couple dragons? You ready for the your favorite coin flip in the game?
Ah, there's no way this game lasts
The
that
elder
long.
coin flip? After
Never.
2 inhibs, we should be fine. If it's
Oh.
5 more minutes,
That Jinx
Wow.
rocket looked kind of
I don't know.
familiar.
It was.
I
It
don't.
looked
I don't know
on
if Dino
time.
Club's gonna close this out fast. That might just be boring and just like try and take every single objective and
But
just.
there's
slowly
only
roll it
2
down.
objectives
Dino
such a
Club
left.
low
plays
kill
very
game.
solid. Like even them,
Hey.
they're in 5th place right now. Mirror's Edge is in 6th place, but Dino Club just plays so solidly whenever they play. Like their decision making almost always is good. I always respect
here's
the way
the
that they
thing.
play.
Here's the thing. These teams are one spot apart from each other in standings.
Hmm
Really, if you make standings, it goes like the top 5 teams, giant gap, like really, really big gap, and then the bottom.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm so scared now, dude.
There are
Oh,
5 good teams
Jesus
in the
Christ.
league, and then
We
there
need
are 5 bad teams in the
I
league.
don't want to be the ape chimps of the league, man. Come on.
No, it's okay, because everyone else on our team
Well,
is nice.
here's
so
the
it
thing
counteracts
about
itself.
here's the thing about
That's
that.
debatable.
Maximus Jungler here. Gotta watch the competition. Yo, what's good, Cozy Nebula? We know who you are. Your name is exactly the
Cozy
same
Nebula?
as your IGN. Maximus Gaming was one of those bottom teams for a bit, and then they won like 6 games in a row. So I mean,
Oh my god, that.
yeah, that Corky damage hurt. That Corky. Oh my god, that hurt. That was the big one. That was but Dubs instantly with the cleanse.
Yeah, it's done. I hate seeing
Yeah.
games like that where they just
Yeah.
bleed out and never look for a play. I hate
I
it so
know.
much.
So
Their
bad.
comp doesn't have a play to make though.
Wait, this is a perfect game.
It is perfect game.
Yeah, it is a perfect game.
Wow.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold
Uh,
up.
uh,
Oh.
oh, did it end as a perfect game? Did it end as a
oh,
perfect
never
game?
know.
50
Alright,
bucks, he
yeah,
died. 50 bucks.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I'll take you on that.
No,
No,
yeah,
no
you're gonna
death,
die,
no
guys.
death.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
die.
yeah, yeah. It ended as a perfect game. Yeah, it
Yeah.
ended as a perfect game.
Wow. Didn't Dino do like 2 of those last season?
Yeah, Dino is like the most consistent at doing this. I feel like.
Yeah.
There's another game. There's a game earlier this week that was like a perfect game too.
Dino is really good against bad teams.
Yes, I feel like Dino Club will like just like they just make good macro decisions and stuff like that, and they just play solidly. They don't lose to teams that they shouldn't lose to. It seems for the most part
Well,
they've kind of been struggling this season.
they
I would
lost
say,
to, like,
but they
Mamba
also like
Mentality earlier.
especially whenever they don't have like the right lineup.
Yeah, hold up. Who have they lost to? Who are
Mm,
Dino Club's losses? Okay, so they lost to us without their full roster. Beat Maria's. Lost to Sasha's. Beat Maximus. Lost to Mamba, which was pretty bad. Lost to Gogurt. That they probably should have won that game. Beat Comfy. Beat South Dakota Mines. Beat PV. Lost to Chicken Gang.
You know who had a perfect game earlier this week? Maria's Dungeon had a perfect game versus PvE.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
PV is a mess. PV is a hot mess.
PvE. Hey now.
Okay.
Oh.
Teams, okay.
Hey now.
No,
Wait a
dude,
second.
PvE could be
Bro.
so good. They just like can't win games for some reason. Except the Comfy game. They should have won that one, and that's not their fault.
Oh, I feel that, dude. I can never win nowadays.
Yeah, but that, like, I mean, that's your fault. So it's
Just
different.
you just
It's
gotta
okay.
play Bruiser's
I
mid, man.
lost.
It's
I
the
lost.
way.
I lost all my points.
Why did
Bruiser's
everyone bet on
mid is the way.
Maria's?
Oh wait, I won the other thing though. It was looking hard. I won the raffle, so it's okay.
No.